Start record. There we go. So for those of you that are new to the show, welcome to my show. I'm Lemore Weber, and I will be creating every Tuesday we create something new, and my style is very mixed media, so that's usually what you get to see. Every once in a while I'll surprise you and won't do mixed media, but it's pretty much my style. So I'm just going to close this up so that I don't have to look at it. Oh, do you? Oh, okay. Does anybody else want to help? Hey, Joe, Paper Drama, are you going to be on for the whole show? Because if you are, I might make you moderator as well. Does that work for you? Just let me know. And I'll turn the camera down while we do that. I know the chat's a little bit delayed, so. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, make mod. All right, awesome. Okay, I'm just going to turn the camera down so that you guys can see what we're making, and let's get started already. Because who wants to see my face? Really ain't that pretty. Okay. There we go. Can everybody see all right? Are we good? Oh, it's your first time. Yay! Shauna, you're on. Woohoo! Okay, so let me show you the project that we're going to be creating tonight. Ta-da! Can you see? I don't know if you guys can see yet because there's something in the way right now. Hang on. Okay. Kelly, welcome. Welcome everybody to the show. So this is what we're going to be creating tonight. It's got 1,000,001 details. And thank you. And one of our viewers tonight will actually get to win the one I make, or this one, whichever one you choose. Maybe we'll make them slightly different so that you can choose which one you want to take home. All right. And then I just want to show you on the top, there's a little bit more, right? I know, right? And then I don't know if you can see, but there's like a cute little charm hanging right here. And this is all Prima, baby. It's all Prima. And this is what the sides look like. Yeah? Okay, good. Yeah, so much texture, so much fun. I cannot wait to create this with you tonight. So should we get started? I know, right? Prima goodness. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say that, I don't know. I'm sure this thing is like, with the amount of product that's on there, I can't even tell you how much it's worth. Yeah, like tons of Prima, huh? Oh, do we have a choppy video? You guys, if you have a choppy video, it's because there's a lot of people getting on right now. Our views are really climbing. This happens right at the beginning of my shows, and I'm really sorry. So I promise you that I will, yes, I promise you that it does get a little bit better. Just hang tight. I will be selling these wings in my new shop. It's a very exclusive shop, and it'll pretty much only be for my classes. So it's not like I'm going to be selling product or anything to compete with anyone, but these are one of the exclusive things that I will be carrying. Isn't that cool? So I kind of wanted to show that to you. Yeah, let me put that aside and let's get started, shall we? Because enough talking. You guys are tired of me talking already. So if you are, if you are creating with me, we're going to create an 8x8 canvas, okay? But by all means, you can do whatever you want, okay? I'm going to put this aside, and what you're going to start with is this is just some tissue paper, and this is just that, what do you call it, not the dress form stuff, I can never remember what this is called, like what is this called again, you guys? Oh my goodness, but whatever, just grab any pattern, thank you, pattern paper. I don't even know why I forget the name. It's like, English is my second language, I swear. It really is. I've been here for, I don't know, 20 some years, but there's things I always forget. It's hilarious. My husband makes fun of me all the time. Anyhow, enough of that. So any tissue paper will work. And I actually try to find the shiny side to create this particular effect that we're going to do. And what we're going to do today, my first language, Spanish. So what we're going to do is you're going to take brown StazOn ink. And because I said that seriously, this class is Prima-rific, there is nothing there that's pretty much not Prima. You know what? Who is that? Sincerica. All the things you need before the show are always listed in my Facebook invite. Okay, there's a full list of supplies that you need. Okay, so every show I do that. So you're going to need some brown StazOn ink, and you're going to need some Prima-fied stamps. So you can grab your favorite Prima-fied stamps for this particular project, or sorry, technique. Okay, so this is the one I'm using, and it's one of my favorite stamps. I absolutely, I love them. It's a stamp set, and you can see all the ones behind. So this is the one that I'm using right here. But this is another one of my favorites, and I think it goes with, what line does it go with? One of my favorite lines, and I can't remember the line right now. But anyhow, really, really pretty. So what you're going to do is you're going to do that, and then you're going to take, this is one of my other amazing Prima stamps. This is Total Vintage Prima, okay? And we're going to be using this tonight as well. So let's get started. I'm just going to open this up. You can do this really with any stamp. It's just a technique to show you. All right, and those are the three I'm going to use, so I'm pulling them out, and I'm just going to put this to the side because I don't need that anymore. So what I'm going to do is we're going to create our own pattern paper to cover our canvas, okay? And so I'll show you how to do that, because this is a technique that I actually get asked quite a bit to do. And I never do it on YouTube because it takes a little bit too long. They're old. Okay. So I want to make sure that before I actually stamp, I want to make sure that this is going to cover my entire canvas. So I think what I'm going to do, so I'm not over stamping, is I'm going to cut a little bit. I'm just going to rip whatever I'm not going to use. And you want to make sure that it's completely does cover your canvas all the way through. Okay, so that's pretty good. So that's as much as I'm going to stamp. Okay, so that's quite a bit of stamping. But you guys can talk to me while I stamp. So what you're going to do is you're going to start right off the edges. Okay, you want to go right to the edge. And don't worry if it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be. Okay. Hey, Lorena. Okay, it doesn't matter that it's not totally perfect. No worries. Just like that. And then what I do is I turn it this way. And then it creates kind of a funky square. Okay, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start pulling these guys out. All right. And next I'm going to take my little bird cage. And you'll see how cool this is at the end. This is so funky. And I just kind of want to stamp it down here. And I think I'm going to stamp it randomly right here, randomly right here. Okay, just like that. I'm kind of stamping it everywhere. I might use it again. And I know it's kind of going out of focus every once in a while. It's just when I move a little bit too much, right? Not a problem. Okay, and then the next thing that I want to take is another one. From that same stamp set, you can use, these stamp sets by Prima are so beautiful because you can use an entire set just to create your pattern paper. And sometimes, you know, we love the Prima pattern paper, but we don't have it, but you have the stamp. So you can use that, right? My stamp pad is drying out a little bit. But not to worry. And when I kind of get to the sides, when I know that it's going to fold down, then maybe I want to turn it around and do the stamping this way. Does that make sense? And this way. And I'm going to grab the bird cage one more time. So this is kind of monotonous, but it's necessary in order for us to create this, this page, all right? It's just the way it goes. You have a cold? Who has a cold? I didn't see who that was. I'm sorry you guys have a cold. That's not good. This is another one of my favorites. I just love this one. I use it actually quite often. This is for sure one of my favorite Prima stamp sets. It's like, it's so versatile. And I just absolutely love it. Love, love, love. And as you can see, I'm very randomly stamping, but it's starting to kind of come together, right? And Yvonne, I don't have my cell phone with me, so if you're trying to contact me, I'm sorry, but I won't be able to answer. It's just so you know. Okay. Just so you know. I know, I'm sorry. So you can just send me a private message if you need me, okay, honey? I'm sorry. Okay, just like that. And I'm trying to go as fast as I can. And then switch. So now we're doing butterfly. This is the monotonous step to creating this. And of course, as you know, like half of this gets covered anyway, right? But c'est la vie. It's just the way it is. Isn't it cool, you guys, how this pattern paper is starting to come together? I just love creating my own pattern paper. So much versatility, right? In where you want a pattern, where you want to see it, right? Yeah, these stamps are fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. You can just go nuts. And I love this butterfly. It's just so pretty. Okay. And the reason you want to use Stays On, by the way, is because if you don't use Stays On and you happen to use another ink that's not a permanent ink, then what's going to happen is when you apply your mediums, it is going to run. And you certainly do not want that to happen. So my suggestion would be to always use permanent ink on a project such as this. Hey, Tiffy. Yeah, doesn't that look cool, you guys? I just love it. And I think this stamp set really makes the paper, like, I don't even, not even trying to sell it because I don't even sell it. I flip and love this thing. I fall in love with it over and over and over again. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I picked this up at like, it's called Value Village, which is like a thrift store here, right? For nothing, like pennies, like really, right? Okay, so just like that. Next, grab the key. Look how cute that key is, right? Adorable. Key pattern right there, right there, right there. Exactly. Value Village is wicked. All us Canadians, we know what we're talking about. There's actually a lot of Canadians on this show, huh? This is a beige one. I know, and I missed it, you guys. You know what? I'm sorry. I haven't been well. I really hope that I can get better before my darn trip. So I'm just praying. Oh, stressing me out. Stressing me out, I tell ya. Okay, so just like that. And then check out this one. If that's not the cutest thing ever, I don't know what is. Like, I love that little crown, and you can fit it in everywhere. Like all those little nooks and crannies that you kind of left empty. So cute. Am I going a little bit too fast? Maybe. I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to be as fast as I can so that we can start covering that canvas, right? And I know it's a little bit shiny on camera, so it's probably a little bit hard for you guys to see. It's super cute, huh? Super duper duper. We're going to do a little bit on the top here. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to do it a little bit this way as well. Maybe another one right here. I know, right? But you got to get the whole stamp set to get the bird cage. These stamp sets are so cheap, you guys. They're like, I think in the US they're about $6, aren't they? Because in Canada they're about, let's see if the price tag, I think they were $8 here. So US is usually cheaper. At least that's how much I got mine for. I don't know. Maybe you know, maybe I'm on crack, but I don't know. Okay. Just like this. Another cute little stampy. We're almost done. We're getting there. I am using, I'll tell you, it's the number is 5551070. Okay, that's the code. Okay, cling mounted stamps by Prima. Got it? There you go, $5.35. Like, how cheap is that? Okay, that means Canada is very, very expensive. That doesn't make me feel very good. Okay. Okay, about right there. Okay, it's starting to look pretty funky. Funky, funky. And then my favorite, the key. They're all my favorite. Haven't you heard me say that already? My favorite, the so-and-so. But I do really love this key. It's really, really cute. It just kind of fits perfectly everywhere. Because you can put it this way, you can put it that way. Where am I going to put it? Let's see, like right here. Okay, and maybe another one on the top there. All right, and then a cute little butterfly that's on there as well. How adorable is that? And you get that in those tiny little spots, right, that you didn't get anything in. That's where the little butterfly may go, even in the center of that key, right? So super cute. I just love creating this. It's actually kind of relaxing. Sorry if I'm boring you to tears. I promise you the cool techniques are coming up. You guys are talking way too fast. I can't even see what's going on. Okay, so just like that. Perfectamundo. We're almost done, baby. Almost done. And then I really like to put some words in there. And all the stamp sets come with cute little words, and I love that. This one says, her beauty, her love, her smile. How cute is that, right? So really, really pretty stamps. Love the little sayings. All right. And don't worry if you have two right beside each other, because when you cover everything up, you won't see half the stuff anyhow. So I wouldn't even worry. Truly. Okay. And then we want to put the little birds in there, right? Of course. We got to use all the stamps, right? It just kind of makes the pattern paper. Kind of fills all the little gaps, all the little holes, right? And I'll turn it around in a moment and you guys can see what it looks like. And you guys can tell me yay or nay, okay? So last but not least, I'm not using this big one because it's got a journaling thing, and I really don't want to use that part. This one says sing. Of course, we got to use that, even like right here. Do you guys see that? Oops, shoot. Do you guys see that little circle? We can put little sing in it. How cute is that? Right? It's unavailable. Aww. Where are you guys looking? Where are you guys looking for the set? I'm sorry if you guys hear sounds. Those are my kids because they've been grounded for an entire week of no movie watching because they weren't being listening in the morning. So there's consequences, right? Isn't that how it works? Yes, ma'am. That's how it works. Okay. Ta-da! What do you guys think? Did we create a beautiful pattern paper? What do you guys think? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to close this up because we don't need this anymore. And isn't it awesome? Like you just created your own pattern paper. That it couldn't get easier than that, you guys, honestly, right? So not everybody has the privilege of being able to purchase every single pattern paper that they want, but here's your opportunity to create your own, okay? So, and for like $5, $5.95 or something like that, right? Okay, so I'm going to put this on to the side just so that it's out of the way. And now what we're going to do is we're going to cover our canvas. But before we do that, sometimes I find that it's still a little bit wet. So what you want to do is you want to give it a quick heat set. Just a very quick one. Okay. Doesn't need too much. It just kind of heat sets it perfectly. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my gel multi-medium, but just give me a second. I have to move the light for a moment because I forgot to pull it out before the show. That was not very smart of me. And my drawer is my light is in the way. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to use is golden gel multi-medium, and I like to use the matte. Can everybody see okay? I just want to make sure. There's a lot of views right now, and it does get a little bit choppy, guys. So if everybody can see. Okay, good. Just making sure. And I got to open this, and hang on a second. I got to pull it off frame. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was something. Oh, and I left my brushes over there, so hang on. Hang on, hang on. All right, so this is my gesso slash, what do you call it, brush? Oh, it's wet. Why is it wet? That's crazy talk. Hang on. A little bit disorganized today. All right, so what you want to do, so here it is, all right? What you want to do is you don't want to put gel medium over top of this. You just want to cover the canvas first. So I'm going to move this off to the side for a moment. And I'm not going to put it beside my hot glue gun because it's going to burn. You want to apply the gel medium. You can use Mod Podge for this, but this is the thing about Mod Podge. It kind of, it's not that I don't like it. It gets bubbly. So I do, for this specific technique, I do like to use gel multi-medium. That's all. Certainly try whatever you guys like or whatever you have, but I just find that it bubbles a little bit, and that drives me a little bit nuts. Your internet crashed? Oh, brother. There's a lot of viewers on right now, so that happens sometimes, and I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to cover this up, and if you want to be with me, you got to sit, and you got to sit quietly without talking, or you can play in the other room. Do you understand? Yeah, you can play there, but without talking to me. Got it? So no question asking. Oh, brother. Okay, so then you're going to do the sides as well. And for those of you that just arrived late, I'm just going to show you we're creating this tonight. I know there's so many of you tonight, and then one lucky viewer is going to win this tonight, all right? Just so you guys know, that's what we're making. So the show may go over a little bit over an hour and a half, and I'm sorry about that, but it's a pretty intricate project. So I am going to try to go as fast as I can. I do have everything prepped, so because I've made this before is a little bit easier. But you know, you just never know, right? It's just how it goes sometimes. And you do want to do the back side, because if this kind of sits on your desk or something like that, and you know, sits somewhere where it's visible, you may see the back, right? So you just want to ensure that that's why we kind of stamped everywhere. And then you can cut those pieces off in the end, okay? It's winging itself to Ontario. It's pretty awesome, huh? It was a really fun thing to make, and I was really happy that I kind of had doubles of everything. So because as you know, I am a I can call myself an official Prima hoarder. Yes, I'm giving one away since I'm making two right now. So, or sorry, I'm making the second one right now. So yes, I am giving it away to one of my amazingly supportive viewers. I just love you guys. And you must have one of these. They're so fun. Okay. And you know, people ask me to make them stuff all the time and do swaps. And I really wish I had time. I don't. And so this is kind of a way for me to be able to do that, I guess. I really wish I could do swaps with everybody. And I know for those of you I haven't replied back, I'm sorry. I just haven't had quite the time. It wants to live in Florida. It might fly there. You never know. Just never know, right? Never know where these projects may fly. And you just kind of want to bend and tuck. Bend, and it's kind of like wrapping a gift with this canvas, okay? So just make sure you don't get too much multi-medium over top. Just try to get it right on the edges, okay? As much as you can, of course. And then I will cut those pieces off. I may even rip them off once it's totally dry. Okay, just like that. And so now what you want to do is you want to ensure that these pieces right here get tucked. I don't know if you can even see that. Is that off camera? Oh, it's on camera. Just a little bit foggy, probably. You know what? I totally agree. And I can't remember who I was talking to. I think it was Yvonne or something, or Miranda or something like that. And I said, or Shauna. I think I said this to Shauna. I said, the rule for this year for me is, I actually made it New Year's. I said, no hoarding for me, because I am really horrible for that. There's things that I really love, and then I hoard them, and that's just not good. It's not good. The product is meant to be used. There's always more beautiful product that companies come up with. And then it becomes old, and then you're like, oh, well, I don't want to use it anymore. It's too old, so I should just give it away, right? So it's kind of like that. So the rule is no hoarding. Who's with me? Exactly, right? So no hoarding, my friends. Got it? If you're with me, that's the rule you got to take. Never hoard. All right. You're with me? Yay. So I'm going to give this a quick dry. Isn't this pretty? Doesn't that look gorgeous? Cool. Thanks, girl. I'm going to leave this right for now. I'll cut this out after. I just need to dry it out. I know. I buy entire collections too. It's really bad. I don't think it's the Londonderry collection. Is it? I don't know. Do you want the number in the back? It's this one, and hang on. The number is 551070. 551070. It's Prima's, yeah. And it's just drying a little bit, so give it a moment. I just want to make sure it's really dry before I apply all my mediums. And you can punch that number even on like the Flying Unicorn or I don't know, scrapbook.com or something. Like, I'm sure it'll come up. That's their code, so all right. It usually does, but not on everything. Sometimes it just gives you a code just like that. Oh, there, it's Londonderry. Fabulous. Thanks, Joe Paper Drama. That's why we love you. You are awesome. Okay, and I didn't get my cup of water. Let me get my water. I need water. Hang on a second, guys. Okay. So the next thing that we want to do is, I have no idea because I can't remember. No, I'm just joking. Haha. Okay. No, actually, I wasn't joking. I just pretended I was. Okay. No, I actually do remember. Okay, hang on. Put this away for just a moment. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the absolutely amazing... Mama Tiffy's laughing at me. We're going to use the amazing Romantique paper pad by Prima. And this paper is phenomenal. Like, look how pretty that is. This is the one that we're going to use today. And you can get this paper pad at the Flying Unicorn. I know they have it. So, hey, Linda. And, yeah, it's just stunning. So go ahead and get yourself that before it goes. Because after this show, it might be totally gone. And so what you want to do is you just want to rip. This is a really easy technique. Nothing to this. Girls, remember to stay quiet, right? Hannah? Thank you. And you are going to use your gel medium again. Okay, and I'm not sure why I put it in water because I wasn't thinking. And before we do that, actually, what you want to do is you want to take your Distress ink, and I'm just going to grab my inker, and we're going to distress the edges before we apply them on. Yes, I'm recording. I sure hope so. Last time, yes, it's recording. The last time, last Ustream, it did not. I could have just died. I pressed it like 3 times and the stupid thing didn't record. I was so mad. So, anyway. Yeah. Yeah, you can get the Romantique at the Flying Unicorn for sure. Okay, and then I just take the edges so that it's really nice and dark. Okay, and I apply them. So I'm just going to I'm going to rip a whole bunch of them, and then I'll go ahead and apply them. And what I do is I actually cut all around the edges. I don't want any sharp edges, so I actually go ahead and very thinly tear all of them out because I'm not going to use them. And you can toss them. You can use the tiny little pieces if you'd like. This one's okay because I'm going to put it right on the top. So it's actually okay if it has an edge. Okay, just like that. And then a little bit more. And you want to do like little angles, right? Just like that. That one's really funky. I just about put it in my multi-medium. Oh my goodness. Holy views, Batman. Holy views. I love you guys. That's because you guys want my project, right? That's why you showed up. Because you want the canvas, right? It's like, give me that Prima. I need my Prima. I know. It was a little bit higher. It was like 116 a few minutes ago. It's awesome. It's crazy. And I know that once it gets to like over 100, it kind of goes crazy, and then people get booted off. So I'm really sorry if that happens. I totally know it happens, and I feel horrible for people. I was on Tracy's show last night, And I got booted off so many flippin' times. I just wanted to cry. I was like, stop! Aw. Yes, Ustream does get sloppy after 100, which kind of sucks, but what can you do, right? Just the way life goes. I think I'm doing good for time. I timed myself when I was creating this project, and I think we're doing good, you guys. So I think we'll be able to end in an hour and a half. I'm praying, all right? And I'm going as fast as I can because I really pre-prepped. So I'm really hoping we can do this, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this puppy like about, I don't know, what did I say? Maybe this one right here? I'm thinking kind of like right here. All right, and so I just want to apply it right on the paper. I don't want to apply it right on the top. Just like that. Okay. And oh, sorry, I want to slide a little bit off to the slide. So that it, what do you need, Hannah? Oh, okay. Hannah wants to watch what I'm doing. Okay. Just like that. And then, because I know how the canvas sits, it's right in front of me, I know kind of where to place my pieces because I know where they're going to be covered and where they're not. So that's kind of how I'm guiding it right now. So I'm going to have some kind of hanging off the edge like so. You can apply a little bit over the top. It changes the color of the ink, the multi-medium. So just watch for that. If you don't care, then that's fine. And I just want to make sure that I apply a little bit right there. Okay, guys, go upstairs to play. Okay. Okay. And if, because this ink, this Tim Holtz ink is a water-based, then it does run a little, which is really actually beautiful because it's a brown, so it creates kind of a cool shadowy effect. Okay, I am using, yeah, Golden Gel Matte Multi-Medium. And where else do I want this? I kind of want this up here, kind of hanging. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Yes, Ava? Go upstairs and get a snack. But please, no more bugging Mommy, okay? Yep, Hannah can help you. Okay, it's just like that. I just want to kind of tuck it, just like so. I might have to rip a little bit of it, and that's okay. I know I'm a little bit off camera, sorry. Just like that. Okay, perfect. And then I do have one more. So I think I'm going to put it, I'm going to put it on the side a little bit because I don't think you'll see, well, maybe we'll put some right here. No, I'm going to put it on the side. Sorry, I'm indecisive. I just want to make it a little bit different than the last one, so I'm being a little bit indecisive. Okay, and I'm just going to put it right there. Okay. I really, you know, you guys, it's, I don't use Mod Podge. I can't say it's my favorite. It's just not my favorite. I really love my gel multi-medium. What can I say? So that's what I use. It's just what I use. I don't know. I just find that for some reason, every time I use Mod Podge, it bubbles on me, and I don't like that. So I really do like the gel texture. There is some other awesome stuff that Deco Art does make. I'm not even sure that Mod Podge is by Deco Art, but anyway, I know that Deco Art does have some other wicked stuff that I do use. I just don't have any left. I know it is dang expensive, as you say, so that kind of sucks. All right, the next thing that we're gonna do, here's the next step. Are you ready? All right, hang on. Ugh, my hands are just so nasty. So nasty. What we're going to do is we're going to take the oh so lovely new Prima stencil, which as you can see I just used yesterday or the day before. Right here it is kind of in. Okay, just like that. And I'll give you the code. Just give me a second. And this one also has a code, and the code is 564278. Did you get that? 564278 if you want it, okay? And it comes like this. It's really pretty. All right. It's a damask. And I'm just going to grab my knife. Just trying to find one that works. Here's one. And you're going to need your modeling paste. And it's way over there. And just, you don't need a whole lot. Just using a little bit on some of the stuff that kind of peeks out. And we're going to use a little bit right here. Okay, just like that. And a little bit on the bottom because you're going to see a little bit of the bottom. So that's why. You want to do it in spots where you're going to see. Otherwise, there's no point in covering it, right? Just like that. And then you kind of want to turn it. And you might want to do a little bit on the side here as well. Just a little bit. What do you need, Ava? And then just watch because... Kate, and be quiet. Okay, just like that. That's all I'm going to do, and I'm just putting this in the sink. Hannah, go over there, please. Thank you. And I'm going to give this a quick heat set. This dries really quickly. You don't really want to use gesso, heavy gesso for this. It takes too long to dry. And modeling paste will take ink a little bit better than the gesso. So that would be my recommendation. Yes, it is modeling paste. See, it dries really quickly. It's almost totally dry, which is pretty cool. Hey, Misty. Hey, Shauna, baby. Did I say hi to you already? I'm sorry if I haven't. It's so hard for me. We're at 118 views. I have no idea who the heck I said hello to, and I don't mean to ignore you. I am so thankful you're all here. I just, it's really hard for me to keep up with the chat. So, by all means, if you guys you can even, I have Joe Paper Drama, and Yvonne, who is Susie 800. Oh, hey, Amy. They're being amazing and moderating for me tonight. So ask them questions and they can ask me or just send me a private message directly, okay? I promise I'll try to answer as fast as I can. Okay, so here we go, right? Here's what it looks like so far. Can we all see okay? I just want to make sure you guys can see. Okay, good. So that's what we have so far, all right? And I'm just going to, do I need this again? I don't know, but I'm going to put this away for now because I don't want this to dry out. It's too expensive. Okay, cool. I'm glad you love it. I love making it with you. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to water down. We're going to create, not everybody has, like, where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Not everybody has the titanium white golden airbrush color, and it's opaque. It is a little bit pricey, and so I'm just going to show you a way to make your own whitewash without having to use the airbrush colors, because these are pricey, okay? Unless you use them, that's fine. You can go ahead and buy it, right? But you can just use fluid gesso, and I just apply a little bit on my dish, just like that. You don't need that much. And then always have water beside me, right? And then, oops, that's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. That is a lot of water. Hang on. I gotta dump some right here. It's a lot of water. That's one of my oopsies that I made. And then all you want to do is you just want to blend it together. Stir, I mean. Just like that. Okay. And then we're just going to whitewash it a little bit. We're just taking away some of the darkness. Taking away the darkness. Okay. You can go over the modeling paste. It doesn't matter. It's white anyway, so it won't matter. But you're just taking away some of that starkness. We don't want it too dark. And if you like it dark, by all means, do it dark. This is just another technique for you. You guys are hilarious. Now all of you are gonna do the cute little claps. You guys crack me up. Now you guys all have to do the pow. Oh, you guys are so flippin' funny. Okay. Just like that. You want to do all the sides, otherwise it's gonna look a little bit weird. Okay. Just like so. I'm not worried about the back too much. You're not going to see that much. So for the purpose of the show, I'm just going to skip it. I think I've whitewashed it enough. That's pretty darn good. Okay. Good enough, I say. All right. So I'm going to put my dish off to the side. And I'm going to give it a quick dry. Hello, Elda. Please run late. Okay, I promise. Just for you, I'll run late. Hannah's really enjoying watching this. She's my little artist. Is she cute? Just drying the sides, making sure it's all really nice and dry for the next steps, okay? Thanks. You guys are so awesome at recreating my class. $28 for the 8 ounce for golden matte. You know, in Australia, yeah, that's pretty good. Because let me tell you, this one right here, where is it? Where'd it go? So this was here in Canada, and this is the 16 ounce. Was it's regular $29.60, but it was $22. Okay. Yeah. And we have it at the Flying Unicorn if you guys need to purchase it as well. And I know it's like awesome prices. Awesome prices. So by all means, check it out. Okay. What we want to do next is, I don't want to go crazy on the inking and all that kind of stuff. But I do want to use some Lindy sprays. And I can't remember what I used. Sorry, hang on a sec. Oh yes, I used a little bit of the Royal Crimson Fire. And this is just a glitz. I don't want this overly shiny, and I don't want this overly pink either. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of glitz. It's just a little shimmer. Okay. That's it. I don't want any more than that. And I want to do, I have almost none left of this, my favorite color. This is Tainted Love Teal. I need to get more bottles. And I want just a little bit. I know it looks dark, but just a second, don't you worry, because I have some water that I'm going to spray, and I'm going to allow it to run. Okay, you want it to just kind of run through a little bit, just like that. Just let it run, baby. Okay, so that it's not overly dark. And then I did use some green, and it looks like I I used a green magical, which I put away, but I do have a tiny bit left, so I am going to use a little bit. I mixed some magical with water and put it in a mini mister. Perfect. I have just enough to create for the show. That's it. That's all I've got. So the sides will have to be done after the show, but at least we'll get the main piece done. Okay, and all I'm doing is I'm just letting it run. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? And it creates really, really fun texture. And I know that on camera it doesn't, the right colors don't really show up, but don't worry, I'll take a proper picture for y'all. And then this, I have like this tiny little bit on the bottom is another one of my favorite colors. It's called Opal Sea Oats, and it really matches the paper line. So I'm going to be using a little bit of that, just a little bit, okay? And it's kind of like this brown green, okay? And it gives it a distressed look. And I'm doing the sides a little bit, and just up here where my little thing is going to go, okay? And just like that. That's it. That's all I want. No more. And just give it, and then give it another heat set. Ellis, yeah, Lindy Stamping, Opal Sea Oats, yeah. The whitewash I use is gesso mixed with a little bit of water. So you can use any gesso that you want. As long as it's a fluid gesso, it'll work. And these are all the Starbursts. So this is Starburst. It's called Tainted Love Teal, Opal Sea Oats, and then the Glitz was Royal Crimson Fire. Whoa, we're at 124 views. Holy moly. I'm sorry if it's choppy, guys. I know, that's why. Yeeks! Holy moly. It's a gooder tonight. Huh? You want to say hello? Just say hello. They can hear you. Say hello, ladies. Ava wants to say hello. Hang on. Say hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies.
Say, how are ya?
How are ya?
Ava just wanted to say hello.
I want to do a canvas.
You want to do a canvas? You know what, guys? Go upstairs and craft in your craft room. Go figure something out. Go.
But we want to do a canvas.
When I'm done, maybe. Go upstairs. Not right now. Be very careful not to block anything. Hannah, do not make a mess, okay? Oh my goodness, the girls are going to do a canvas by themselves. God help me. Oh dear. Hey Peggy. Oh, I'm smudging. Make sure your modeling paste is totally dry or you're going to smudge it. But that's okay. Smudging is pretty. Yay for kids and art. I know. Isn't her voice cute? It's what she gets. The problem is that she gets away with everything. Okay, I promise. Next show I will show it if they finish it. Is my lighting a little bit off tonight? I'm sorry about that. Lighting is good? Okay, good. It's really hard for me to tell. It's like so slow right now for me because of all the viewers that it's really hard. But I'm glad it's okay. Then last thing that I want to do before I apply my heart and all that, alt light. I use an alt light, yeah. Several alt lights. And it is nighttime here, and so I'm in a basement, so the lighting sometimes is not fabulous. So I really do apologize. Okay. What you want to do next is you want to bring back your a little bit of your gesso, and I'm just going to apply a little bit on my dish without the thing, and I just want to apply a little bit of whiteness again. Actually, I'm just going to grab my brush. Okay, just a little bit, and it pops some of the mask out a little bit, and we'll grab a little bit more in the end, and we'll apply some rubber buff and all that kind of fun stuff at the end. Okay, so just leave it like that. It's okay that it's wet. And the next thing that you want to do is you can go to your hardware store, and I'm going to bring my cart close to me now. And what happened to it? What did my girls do to it? Oh, I'm going to snap. What did they just do with my... Seriously? Are they playing a joke on me? Yes, they were. Okay, these kiddos. You want to go get some chicken wire from your hardware store. And you want to just cut it up. Okay, this is really, really fun technique. And you want to take any scissors of your choice and you want to cut it up a little bit. Okay. I already kind of pre-prepped it except for this little piece, so I just want to cut some of it off. This is a yucky part that I really don't want on my canvas. Okay, and I just want to, this creates really cool texture, and you do need a hot glue gun or something like that. And then you just want to grab pure gesso, right? Not just the whitewash, because otherwise it's not really going to work. And you want to grab a brush. A dry brush works great. I'm grabbing a wet one because that's what I have. And just apply a little bit of the white, okay? And use a craft mat. It's a little bit easier. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, hi, Abby. Hi, honey. She's so freaking cute. Oh my God, the photos you post are just adorable. Seriously. Don't worry if it doesn't really get too white, you guys. You can just add the white later. And see, I add more of a chunky gesso later. But at least just a little bit. She ran away? Oh, well. Abby, it's not very nice. Okay, so just drying that up. I'm just moving a little bit. Do you guys ever find that when you create, you just get like this tiny little corner by the time you're like halfway through your project? It drives me nuts, I swear. Okay, just wiping that up. And my baby wipes are so far away today, I'm not sure what I was thinking. There we go. Let me just wipe that out. It's a little bit easier. Perfect. Okay. And then what I want to do, it's not totally dry, but I don't care. And then what I want to do is you always want to have your hot glue gun ready. And you just want to apply little pieces. You don't apply too much. And don't worry if some of it shows through. And be careful with your fingers, please, you guys. Okay? And just hold it for a moment until it's set. Okay? Because it does like to pop up because it's wire. So just wait for it to just kind of set. Okay? Just like that. Okay, once it's set, then you're good to go. Then you can move to the next spot and apply. And so much of this is going to be covered anyhow that I don't care. Exactly. Who needs fingers? There's, you know what, Jules, I don't know if she's on tonight, but Jules, I can't remember her, the glue gun helper. Yes, I still haven't gotten it. I keep telling her that, I know, isn't that crazy? 125 views. I keep telling her I'm going to buy it, and then I never do. So I think I just need to take a plunge and buy them. And it's not because I don't want to buy them, it's because I never remember. So that's all. That's the only reason I haven't bought them, is because I never remember until I have to do a project where I burn my fingers. Oh, look, some of my glue came off. That's okay. Just need to apply more. 126. Let's count. Let's go to 170. No, then we'd all be like booted off. Oh man, that is so funny. Okay. Oh, now my scissors. You know what? You got to make sure. Do you know why my glue's coming off? It's because it's a little bit wet. So just watch. The parts that don't come off, it's because it's not wet. So I might have to just leave that little piece to just hang until the end of the show, which is fine. So I'm just applying this. This is kind of the longest part of the show, you guys, and then I promise we'll create the beautiful heart. And I think that should take about half an hour and we'll be done. I think this project does actually take an hour and a half, which is really great. So not too bad at all. I know that it is really intricate, but it shouldn't actually take you all that long to create something like this. No, you do not want to use glossy accents for this. It needs to be a super heavy glue for metal. So for the purpose of the show, I'm using a hot glue gun. But I gotta tell you, for my creation that I made, the first canvas I made, I used this. Where is it? Where'd it go? Like the 3-in-1. This one's empty. I don't know where my other one went. But anyway, a 3-in-1 glue works really, really great. I think it. Did I finish that one too? I might have finished that bottle as well. Okay. So just apply it like this. And I might just finish gluing at the end of the show, but I kind of want to give you the gist of it. So just applying a little bit more. Just applying it everywhere. I just want to wrap it on my canvas. Yep, fabric glue works great, but 3-in-1 is really awesome because it works for everything. No, you don't have to wait long. But even with a hot glue gun, you got to wait a little bit till it dries, until it stops being tacky, because otherwise it's going to pop off. This wire it's springy, so it always wants to pop out. So you just want to make sure that you have enough glue on there. So I actually apply quite a bit. Be generous with your glue. Apply it. Okay. One with the finger, the other one with tongs or something. I don't know. No, I don't sell my created canvases. Somebody's going to win it tonight. Giving it away, baby. Yes, I do, Classy D. I'll buy it off of you. You don't have to give it to me. It is chicken wire, baby. Okay. Yeah, see this part right here is a little bit wet, which is why it's not sticking. That's the same part right here. I just have to make sure it's dry. Okay, no problem if it's popping out a little bit. And then I just want to apply a little bit more glue up here, and then we're good to go. You guys are like, enough gluing already. I promise, I'm almost done without burning my fingers. Oh my God. Lisa, how you doing? Yay, did you just get off of work? You're hilarious. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, work. Lisa, how are ya? Okay, I think this should work for now. If it's popping off a little bit, I don't care. I'm gonna glue it at the end of the show, but I just kind of wanted to show you. This guy is really pissing me off though. It's wet right here, so I think that's why. Let's see. We're gonna give it one more try because I don't want it to pop up as I'm creating the heart. Okay. Slap it down. Oh, staple it down. Oh, that's a good idea. Staple it. Where's my tan? Now I gotta find my stapler. I wasn't prepared for that. Oh, did I say a bad word? No, I didn't. Did I? Oh. A tiny attacher would look great if I could actually find it. See, I wasn't prepared for a tiny attacher, so I didn't get it prepared. I only grabbed what I needed. You know what I mean? Okay, good. Just like that. That's all we need. Okay. So now what we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to set this canvas aside for a moment, and we're going to start creating our heart. Okay? Are we ready? Are you guys all ready to create this little heart? This is what we're making, by the way, for those of you that joined us late. This is the puppy that we're making, all right? Okay. So we're going to set both of these aside for a moment. Just like that. We're going to let that dry. I'm going to put this one beside me so that I can see what I'm doing, because I can't always remember. I do have a terrible memory. And what we're going to take is you're going to take, again, your Romantique paper. And the piece that I used is this one right here, okay, which I love. Love this paper. Love, love, love. And what I've done is I have created a template already, which I'm trying to find right now. Just give me a minute. I've created a template already, and I'm going to cut it out. So you can use a pencil, you can use anything. And I'm actually going to do it through the other side so that you don't see the lines, right? Makes sense? When I'm cutting, just like that. And just like that. But here is the trick. Oh, sorry, are you guys trying to ask me something? It's all Prima. There's nothing here that isn't Prima. I think there may be one thing that isn't Prima. Okay, what do you need? Zoom. You want me to zoom? Okay, just a minute. Hang on. Hang on. Zoom in a bit. Got it. Just to give me a second here. How's that? A little bit better? Just let me know. Is that good, you guys? How are we doing? Perfect? Okay, great. So here I drew this heart, right, which I cut out of just some piece of cardstock I had, okay? Just a little bit, nothing. And so here's the trick to creating this, all right? What you're going to do is very randomly create little tabs, and they don't have to be perfect tabs, but just a few little tabs here and there, okay? Just like this. See what I'm doing? Some longer than others. Okay, just like that. And I'll tell you why in a moment. Because this is going to be popped up, if you don't do this, it's going to be a little bit harder to pop it up. And this makes it really, really easy. And then you're just going to take your fussy cut scissors, and I like to use these Fiskars with the, because I have a little bit of carpal tunnel, then it really hurts my hands when I fussy cut. So I like to use these spring-loaded scissors by Fiskars, and I really find that I don't have any pain. So I'm just going to cut around because I hate it when my hand kind of touches more paper. I know it's crazy. It's easier to cut, and then I just throw that piece away. I know, sacrilege, I'm throwing some Prima paper away, but I don't actually need it for anything. I have enough scraps. Just going to fussy cut this. I should have prepped this part, but that's okay. It'll go pretty quick. And then what you're going to do, because I want to show you the technique of this. And we have half an hour to create the whole heart, which I think we can do in half an hour. What do you guys think? If you guys root me on, and Alda told me to go over the time, so, you know, and stick around, ladies, because the more you stick around, the more chances you have of winning. And Joe Paper Drama and Yvonne, I want you guys to start keeping track of all the active women on the chat tonight, because the more active you are tonight, the more chances you have of winning. And I'm going to get my 2 moderators to actually pick a random winner. Okay? What do you guys think? Moderators, are you guys up for that job? I didn't even ask you before the show. So if you say no, that's okay. I don't mind picking it. I just thought I'd give you something to do. No? Too much pressure? Okay. All right. That's fine. I'll do it. Give me the bad job. Pressure. All right. Just like that. All right. And what you're going to do next is you're going to take a stylus, right? And you want to grab like, yeah, it hurt in my wrist actually. So you're going to take a stylus, something that's thin. There's this kind, right? There's like all different kinds of size balls, right? But because this is a thin line, you just want to grab a thin one, and you just want to go in right here, right where the tab's in, so that you can fold it easier. Okay. And this is easier on a foam mat if you do it on a foam mat, but I'm just being lazy right now for the show, and I'm just doing it this way. Okay. So that's what you want to do right on the curve there, so that when you fold it, it actually curves with the heart. Just like that. Perfect. Almost done. Yeah, random.org. I'll do random.org. Don't worry. Okay. I will. I will do it in just a moment. Well, actually, I'll do it at the end of the show. Okay. But see how easy it folds, you guys? Is that not the easiest thing ever? Like, hello, right? And then you have this beautiful heart, right? Stunning. Super, super easy little technique, right? Scoring like that? Not really. Look at it. It didn't even do anything. And you know what? I have like so many of these that it doesn't matter because I craft so much. I need lots of these. So this is my bad one. Yeah, a mouse pad. I was too lazy. Okay, so super easy, right? And then what you want to do next is you want to take your favorite lace, and I have hordes of this, of this beautiful Prima lace, and I'm going to use this one. I can't remember what the code is because I ran out of the roll. So I can't actually tell you what the code is. And look, it got kind of tied up. But it's this pretty one right here. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Stunning, right? Oh, sorry, I'm off camera. Yeah. Okay. This is like my favorite lace, but look at what the heck did I do? I should have done this off camera. Oh my goodness. Okay. I gotta find the end. I gotta find the end. Oh, I found the end. I found an end. I found it. I found it. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so funny. Okay. Okay, I laugh at myself. All right. So what you want to do is you actually want to start wrapping this Prima lace around. And so I'm going to start, you want to do it this way so that it kind of folds this way. So I'm going to actually start right here and it'll meet. And I'm going to use my hot glue. Okay. Just like that. And all you need to worry about is the, what do you call them? The little tabs, right? Me too. I particularly love my Prima. So this Prima lace was by far their most amazing lace that they ever came out with, in my oh so humble opinion. But hey, you know, I'm just saying. I'm a great entertainer. Okay, good. What am I entertaining you with? With me burning my fingers? Oh man. Me laughing at my own self. I don't even think I'm that funny. I just I'm a klutz. That's what I am most of the time. Especially when I craft or when I cook. Did you guys hear my story of what happened? I said it at the beginning of the show. I was cooking dinner for the girls and I had some oil in a pan and the oil came splattering out right into my flippin' eye. It singed a couple of the bottom of my eyelashes. Yeah, I could have seriously gotten like 3rd-degree burn on my eye. Is that not crazy? Like talk about like bad luck there. Seriously. Wholly dangerous, right? And it's so funny. Can you send me? Oh man, I have a hard time keeping up with the chat. I know, right? So insane. I have, you know those splash guards for when you're cooking with oil? You can put these little splash guards on your pan. Well, anyway, I had one on. Can you believe it still went through? I was like, okay, well, that thing's going in the garbage because obviously it's not doing much for me. Just about killed me. So anyway, my oil was hot, baby. It was hot. It's getting hot in here. No, I won't sing, I promise. I do that way too often and it's really not a good thing. What am I making? Oh, you know, I'm making a heart. Oh, what was I making for food? I was making them these tuna vegetable patties. I know it sounds disgusting, but it's actually really yummy, and they've got curry in them, and they're delicious, and my girls love them. So they're so yummy. I'll give you guys the recipe if you really want them. Yeah, they're really actually awesome. Yeah, I cook very healthy, especially for my girls. Even for me, I eat pretty healthy. I am a vegetarian except for fish, so vegan, or what do you call that? Pescatarian, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so last little tab and we're done. All right, just like that. And then I'm just going to hold it for a moment and then I'm going to snip it. Isn't that a cute little heart so far? All right. And I'm going to snip that little piece off right there. Come on, baby, come off. Come on, come on, come on. All right, just like that. And then I'm just going to apply it right to the top of there. You're not really going to see this, so it doesn't really matter. I could be totally off camera right now. I'm sorry. I'm just concentrating. Just give me a moment. I know, right? I get dizzy watching the chat too sometimes. It's crazy. Okay, perfect. And the way that this is going to sit is it's going to sit like this on the page, right? And so we're going to flip all these little puppies out so that they sit like that, okay? But we'll do that after, right? Does that make sense? I know, right? So easy with the tabs. Really easy. Okay, so what you want to do next is, this is another one of my favorite Prima ribbons. I have a whole roll of it, and this one's called, this one, by the way, goes really nice with some graphic 45 stuff. It's called Lace 10 millimeters pink, and it's 541248. Okay. So I'm going to apply this right on the top right here. Okay. But we're going to do it this way. So I'm just going to apply a little bit. And what it does is it kind of covers the imperfections of your tabs and the lace, if you have any. Some people know how to cut perfectly. I not necessarily that way. So this covers all your imperfections. So if you're imperfect like me, this is perfect. Just like that. Okay. I told you guys, I'm not kidding when I tell you I love my Prima lace. I'm not joking. If I like something, I buy rolls of it. You know what, you guys? There's no such thing as perfect, right? I only say that in joke because really none of us are perfect. We all have our flaws, and that's kind of what makes us beautiful. Totally cheesy, but it's so true. We're just so hard on ourselves, and we're so hard on each other sometimes. Like, you know, just be kind to one another and be kind to yourself most of all. Right? We're so hard on ourselves so often. It's just not worth it. I know, Alda. Well, you might be, Alda. You might be the only one from the bunch. Love yourself. Otherwise, nobody else can love you. Alda's the only perfect one in this group. She's allowed. I say so. Yep. Okay. Almost done here. I hope this is not boring for y'all. It's just, you know, it's part of the steps. Okay. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Cute little heart, right? I think it's adorable. I just love this little heart. Okay, I can put my lace away. I say okay a lot, and I kind of annoy myself at times, so I'm really sorry if I annoy you. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our wings, which I'm grabbing right now. Just a second. Just want to show you these amazing looking wings. Is that not incredible? Tell me these are not the most gorgeous things you've ever seen. I'll be carrying these, okay? So like I said, I only have, I'll only be selling my own classes and just very weird things that are really hard to get, like things like that. So I'll be carrying these wings, okay? They are paper. They're kind of like a really crazy heavy paper. And what you want to do with these wings is you want to take a little bit of the Royal Crimson Fire. And you want to spray a little bit. And then I'm going to take my cloth. And I don't want too much, so I'm wiping a little bit off. But what's going to happen is some of the shiny yumminess, I don't know if you can see this, is going to go kind of in between the ridges of the wings because they're very, very embossed. Probably a little bit hard to tell, and I'm really sorry about that. But it's very, very shiny. It's just really hard to tell. Okay? They are paper. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your Royal Peacock Fire, which is another glitz. And it's just a peacock blue. And they're going to just give a really beautiful shine. And did I use this guy? I can't remember. I did. I used a little bit of the Whale Watch Blue Starburst spray. Just, oops, I'm spraying like the wrong way. And I don't want too much, but I do want them to drip and kind of create a really funky pooling effect. And if you could see this in real life, the shimmer that's on these puppies is ridiculous. Like gorgeous. Okay. I'm just going to wipe a little bit, some of it off. Lots of the shimmer is already embedded in the paper, so I don't need too much more. Okay. And I want to give this a quick heat set. Yeah, these wings are unbelievable. You want them to bend a little bit, but they're so strong that they're not going anywhere. I know, they're paper. See? Yes. So here is an alternative to these wings if you don't have these wings, okay? They're really long. Let me grab, where is, I was going to grab my Tim Holtz ruler. I just don't know where it is in a moment. Let me see, if I can find you the ruler, I'll tell you how long they are, okay? I'm going to show you Tim Holtz Sizzix, right, has those beautiful new, oh, Alda, you have a video? Oh, there you go. I know you can make wings out of paper plates, and I've done that before as well. It's a really cool tutorial. You can actually find it on Pinterest. But isn't that, can you guys see the shimmer, by the way, on this thing? It's probably really hard to tell on camera, but they're super shimmery. I don't know if the camera catches it, but they're insane. Yes? Okay. Awesome. So what you're going to do next, oh, they're still a little bit wet. Just a moment. They have to be totally dry for this next step. Okay, maybe we are going to go over time. I know it crashes. Lots of as soon as it gets over 100, you guys, Ustream gets really. You get 4. I think they're like $8, $9. I think they're gonna be. I can't remember. They're not there yet. Okay. So an alternative is of course the Sizzix new die. Okay. Can't keep up with this chat. I'm sorry. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of open this up, and I'm going to kind of loosen my ribbon a little bit. And then I'm going to tuck. Oh, no, sorry. The next step is you're going to take your distress ink. All right. And you see I sprayed some on top of there. And once again, you're going to give them a little bit of a distressing. Okay, just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Just be gentle. Don't want too much. But it kind of goes with the theme. Oops, see, I did a little bit too much. Just distressing a little bit. They're so amazing, aren't they? Okay, just like that. And I'm just going to close this up, and I'm going to attach my wings to my heart. Attach my wings to my heart. Okay, just like this, and I'm going to use hot glue just to the back of them. Just like this. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love them. So wonderfully pretty. I'm going as fast as I can, okay? Because I know some of you are in different time zones and you probably want to get to sleep. So I'm trying as hard as I can. Fly, isn't that so pretty? Look at you guys. I mean, come on, right? Adorable. Come on. Stunning. I love them. I love them. All right. And what I'm going to do next is I am going to set this down just like this. And remember that imperfection? Not a problem, because we're just going to apply it like this. And so I'm going to apply a little bit of hot glue right here so that it sticks down right here. Okay, and then now slowly I'm just going to start pulling my lace and gluing it together. Can everybody see okay? Right, just a little bit on the lace. Just like that. Just pull it out, pull the little tabs. And when you're creating this, you might have a different lace, so you might not need to do this step, but if you have lace that's like this, then you might, right? And you want this part to kind of keep popping up, okay? And so if you want this to really pop up, you might want to put something underneath. I'm going to make this one just slightly different than my other one, just so that, just because, if that's okay. I just don't want two the same. Does that work for you guys? I hope so, because it's an executive decision I just made. Yeah, pop dots or something like that. But this should be just fine. This will work. And then I just want to make sure that my heart is looking half pretty. I'll keep the ugly one, I promise. The viewer can get, whoever the viewer is, can pick actually. How about that? I don't mind. This is one of those shows that I thought I planned with enough time. But obviously, you know, you get chatting and just, you never know. All right, just getting a little bit more out right here. Just making sure that I'm pulling them out. Otherwise they'll look weird. And just make sure you glue them down or they're going to pull. They're going to look weird. Just applying a little bit more glue down here. Right here as well. And last but not least, just pulling that one out. Come on, puppy, come out. There we go. I might need to help it a little bit. Okay, so this is what we have so far. What do you guys think? And it's off center. I didn't put it right in the center. Yes? Okay, so that's what we have. And, all right. So now we're going to go ahead and start embellishing it, just like this one, right? So what we're going to need is, you're going to need, what are we going to need? Oh yes, we're going to need our chicken wire again. And what I did with this one, like I said, I'm going to make it a little bit different. What I did with this one is I took this piece, which I'm not doing for this one, just to make it different, is I took this piece of romantic paper and I cut out one of the roses. I'm not going to do that for tonight. I don't think it needs, I don't think it needs it. It has so many embellishments. but I am going to put a little bit of chicken wire in there, okay? So grab a little bit of your chicken wire. I'm not going to use my fuzzy scissors though, my fussy cutting scissors. And I'm not going to apply gesso to it just yet. I'm going to do it after because I think it's a little bit easier. And just like that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I know Alda carries this paper in the store. I checked. I looked. I actually looked. And you want to kind of straighten this out a little bit before you apply it down. And I promise you it'll be a little bit easier when you're applying it to your canvas. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just applying it down. And once again, you'll have to watch me. It's like watching paint dry. I'm sorry. And applying a little bit right here. Just like so. You can find this at Home Depot. You can find this at the dollar store. I got this at Dollarama. You can find this anywhere. I promise you. It's huge. I had to cut little pieces. Yeah. Home Depot. And then say Lee Moore sent you. Everybody go to their local Home Depot and say Lee Moore sent you, okay? I know, dollar store. Like crazy, right? Yeah, I swear, you won't have to look far for chicken wire. Trust me. It's everywhere. Yeah, dollar store. At Dollarama. If you're in Canada, go to Dollarama. Okay. Just going to apply a little bit more glue right here. These poor scissors are not going to be able to open. Dollar Tree, I'm sure has. I mean, I don't know. Who created that owl? That's a really cool owl. It's pretty awesome. Oh, my scissors are stuck. Okay, that's pretty good. It's kind of stuck on there, which is really great. I do want to cut some of these excess pieces off. Just like that. I don't really want them. So you can cut them after you've applied it down, okay? And it's somewhat secure. All right. And now let's go ahead and embellish. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a beautiful vine by Prima. And this one is called Flower Tendrils Tangerine. Okay. And I'm just going to set this aside for a second. And to help you?
To help me do this.
Okay, right now I'm on the show. As soon as I'm done, I'll help you. Please go upstairs. Thank you very much. And you're going to cut this in half. You're going to cut your vine like right here, okay? Like literally right there. Okay, see? Shh, go upstairs. Okay, there's lots of paper right there. Lots of that scrappy paper you can take. Okay, and you're going to need this right now. First, you're going to need this guy. And then, of course, these things drive me nuts all the time, so I take something and I just curl them just so that they're not poking out because they're crazy pokey. They drive me nuts. I have a lot of vines. I used to hoard them, but I bought a lot of them. So this is a great way for you guys to use your vines, okay? So this is a really cool technique, so stick around. All right. So just like that. All right, it's kind of perfect. And then you can play with the leaves as we move along, okay? And what we're going to do, actually, I know this is really, really crazy, but we're actually going to cut this puppy in half as well. Just right there, okay? So now you have 3 pieces, okay? Got that? We're going to gesso everything in a moment. I'm just going to set that aside. Then you're going to take... now you can take any flower of your choice. So if you're making this with me, by all means, just grab your favorite Prima flowers. This is from the Welcome to Paris Celentum collection. I'm going to take one of these guys, just like that. I'm going to put this back. So whatever color you're making, by all means, just grab it, okay? And I'm going to grab... And then, no, not this one. I'm going to do this one since I pulled it out. Please only grab 2 pieces each. That's it. This is an old one. This is a pastiche collection. Do you guys remember that? Okay, just like that. And do I need one more? Probably not. I did bring quite a bit. We may add a couple more. I kind of wanted to add this one. We may add some of these old ones because I've had them for so long. This is the Orchard Mix Sun Glow. Aren't they pretty? And they really go with the Romantique collection. So pretty. So I really like them. So we may use them. And what I'm using is, because I want to make this slightly different, the flower that I have right here came from this package. See, it's this one. But I think maybe tonight we'll use this one. What do you guys think? Okay, just so that it's a little bit different. And these are old. This is the Can Vintage Lace. And it's a slightly bigger, but that's okay. I think it'll look beautiful. So we'll use that. So those are the flowers that you'll need. Like I said, do whatever you want. Use whatever flowers you want. And then, ooh, I just spilled some gesso, which is fine because these flowers get gessoed anyhow. And you're going to take your brush again, which I have no idea where I put. It's right here. Take some gesso. Where is it? Where did I put some? Here. Oh, it's dried out. Okay, just like that. A dry brush does work best, so I'm actually going to put this in water and grab a very dry brush, just like this. Dry brush for gessoing works very great. And you're going to take these guys and just gesso the heck out of them. Okay, just like that. It's like toning them down a little bit. And it allows you to match it a little bit better. This orange is stunning, and what you'll find is it really goes with this canvas, with the paper line that we used. So, but you want to apply gesso everywhere. This is just, you know, this gessoing technique is like kind of a standard. It's kind of like one of the things that everybody's doing now, and it makes, when you have a really bright color on something, then it kind of tones it down. So it's a really great technique for you to be able to tone down your embellishments when you find they're a little bit too dark. Okay. So just like that. And then you are going to take your vines, and then you can curl them. So let's curl them before we go ahead and gesso them, but you are going to gesso everything. Okay, so curl them as however way you want, just like that. And then go ahead and apply the gesso, and I just need to apply a little bit more gesso on here. It won't be long, you guys. The show won't be on forever, I promise. I know you guys are enjoying yourselves, but it is a long show. It'll be an hour and a half for sure today. Yeah, you could do it in a mister. It's just gesso getting everywhere. It's just not my thing because it's really hard to get off. So I just really don't want to do that. And I'm wearing kind of a new sweater, so I really don't want to do that. And I know you guys think I'm crazy when I craft with a new sweater, but that's just how I roll sometimes. I can't say I'm always sane. I am not a sane human being, and I'm okay with that. Okay. All right, just like this, okay? Do you see everything is all nice and gessoed, right? So, so pretty. So, so, look at my hands. Woo, we need some baby wipes. Hang on. Baby wipe me. Baby wipe me. All right. Just like that. I'm going to put this aside for just a moment. And we're going to give this a quick heat set just so that they dry fairly quickly, but we just want to give them a quick set. No, it's my furnace. Sorry. It sounds really loud, doesn't it? I used for the wings, I used Whale Watch Blue. I used Royal Peacock Fire and Royal Crimson Fire. Okay. I know, it sounds like a jet plane, doesn't it? It's really loud. It's not actually that loud in here, but I think the sound on my computer really picks it up. It's just I have the door open and the furnace is like right there. I think that's why. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. So what you're going to do next is you're going to take your flowers, just like that. The show is almost over, you guys, I promise. Keep saying that. And you're going to take your bottom piece, okay, just like so, and you're going to take your big flower, and you're going to apply the thing just right there, and you're going to move these puppies around until you kind of like the way that they sit. Kind of move this. What's so beautiful about these things is that they are wire, so you can really move them around, and you're going to start applying them because otherwise you will keep going crazy. Okay, so layering, just start applying them down. And I like to use a hot glue gun. I'll get closer to the camera. There we go. They are not from Prima. It's like about the only thing in this project that's not Prima is the wings. But you can use the new dye by Tim Holtz, right? The new, and I'll show it to you if you want. It works just great. It's the new wings dye. Have you guys seen it? Stunning. By Sizzix. If you guys haven't seen it, you must get it. It's awesome too. So you can do this awesome technique with it. Okay, just like that. I can't remember the company. It's not, I can't remember who makes the wings. I can't, off the top of my head, I'm sorry. It's, I don't think they sell to the public. You would have to buy it wholesale, so I don't think you'd be able to find them. Okay. I will be selling them very, very soon. Okay. And but that's about the only thing I'll be selling. I promise. Alda, don't you worry. I'll only be selling my classes. And that. Okay. And then what you want to do next is you want to grab this piece that's going to kind of come around, and this guy. So this is going to come right underneath here. Just like that. Okay. And this puppy, you're going to kind of move it around, and it's going to bend, right? That's why it's wire. It's really pretty, right? And you are going to apply it right around the heart. And you can use this leaf to tuck underneath here and have that one kind of pop out right there. So you can just really play with these guys, right? They're so fun. They can all look totally different. And I'm going to kind of close these up a little bit, just like that, because I want it a little bit more flat. I know, right? It's kind of hard to have everything, isn't it? Isn't it, my friends? The next thing that we want to do is we want to apply this guy. But before we do that, we actually want to grab our amazing Prima. These are the beautiful junkyard bindings, and this is my last one. I have another package, but this one's going to say create. Okay? And these are fabulous. And we're going to apply these with a little bit of hot glue gun again, and we're going to apply it right there so that we can put this flower right there. And I'm going to need another stick. We're almost done, babies. Almost done, my sisters and boys and girls and whoever's on there. Okay, just like that. And then what else do we need? The other thing that we want to do also is we want to make sure that we apply a little bit of gesso to this puppy. Otherwise it's not going to fit. And then I just kind of, with my finger, just kind of blend so it's not so stark. Just like that. And then I can apply a little bit of gesso to my chicken wire that I missed earlier. Okay. And then it kind of blends it all together. Okay. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our, we're going to do this, like I said, a little bit different, but we are going to grab a little key that kind of goes right here. And I can't find my Prima keys. I found this one that I had gotten at Michael's a long time ago, but I just can't find I have this big package of Prima keys. I don't know where the heck it went. So we're going to use this one for now, and I'm just applying a little bit of gesso. And look how beautiful that is, right? When you do that. So pretty. And just apply a little bit of hot glue, and we're going to do it right there, just like that. Let me turn it around so you can see what we have so far. This is what we have so far. Okay, maybe I'll work upside down. And we're going to grab...
Yeah, I just want two.
What?
Two.
One more. Just
But
one more.
I need two.
Okay, fine, two. Fine, two. What we're going to do is we're going to take these beautiful clocks. And what collection? Where's it from? I can't remember. It's one of these guys. Let me show you. These are awesome. These are those wooden chips by Prima. This one's the Tea Time collection. Wooden clocks. Aren't they amazing? Okay. So we're going to use that. And we're going to just apply that right in the middle. And I'm just trying to make sure that I don't put it upside down. Like that. I'm sorry, I gotta turn it around because I can't see. Just making this one a little bit different. And what I'm gonna grab next is I'm gonna grab these beautiful Junkyard Finding zippers by Prima. Because these have hearts, they're so pretty, they kind of go with the theme. So I'm gonna grab one, and they say like precious and sweet, and the item number says Rusty Typo Zippers. Okay. And let's do this one. It says sweet, and it's got a cute little dangling thing. I really like that. And we're going to put that in the middle of the clock, just like that. And it's going to just hold it for a moment until it dries, otherwise it really moves. And if you really don't want this dangling, you can by all means kind of put some glue on it. Alright, so just like that. And then I'm just going to put a little bit more glue at the back of this because it's kind of sticking out a little bit too much. Just like this. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out what else we're missing. We're almost done. Okay. Last but not least, well, no, it's not last but not least. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our little birdie. These are some birds by Prima again. The item number is 890773. Close up of light bulb. You got it, baby. Can you see it? Yes? Okay, great. And we're going to take this little bird. I saw a question, Lemore, do they stick something? I don't know what she said. I don't know who it was. I didn't see it. So give me a moment. I'm just applying some stuff down. And then I'm just going to apply this birdie right there. Just like right there. Okay. So it's a little bit different than the last, but that's okay, right? They're still cute. And then I'm going to take, this is a little bit of the Shabby Chic Treasures, and I'm just going to grab this beautiful end piece here, and I'm just going to apply it right on the top right there. Just right there. Okay, like that. Different does rock, right? Do you like it? Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are loving this. It's pretty cool. And in order to pop your wings, what I've done, like for this one, do you guys see how it's really popped? You can go ahead and put some foam dots. I'll do that after the show. I don't need to do that right now. I just want to finish the project for you guys so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And then the next thing that you want to do is we want to create this effect right here that I have here, right? That's kind of wrapping around. Does that make sense? So, so that's what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to take this guy and I'm going to wrap it down, except for this puppy is really, I'm going to cut it a little bit. It's a little bit too long. I'm sorry, it was bugging me. I just don't need all those little things. So, can you guys see what I'm doing? I hope so. And just applying it like that. Do you guys like it? Good. And just like that. And the other one has a little chain hanging down. You can do that. I can do that after the show, but I just wanted to kind of show you. And then because there's kind of like, oops, I better hold it down a little bit longer. Because there's a space right there, you don't want to leave it like that. You certainly want to add a flower on there. So this is your opportunity to grab your favorite flower and apply it to the top. So let's do that. And I'm going to grab, I think I'm going to grab one of these guys because it's kind of like a tealy blue. And it goes, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of gesso so that it goes with the rest of the theme over here. Okay, so gesso it up, and it dries really quickly because it's a dry brush, and I'm just going to apply it to the top right there. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad this gives you lots of inspiration. So let me see, did I forget something? The only thing is the title, and the one thing that's not Prima is these cute little wooden veneers by Studio Calico, and I think I'm going to use something different. I think I'm going to use like one of these ones or one of the long ones, and I'll do it after the show, but the winner gets to decide what they actually want me to write on it, okay? Because I don't want to write on it and the person doesn't like it. You're going to do a canvas tonight? You must tag me when you create it. I want to see what you guys come up with. So please tag me on Facebook so that I can see your amazing creations. So this is it for tonight. Did you guys enjoy the show? What did you guys think? And then what you can do is you can take some rub and buff, right? And you can kind of rub and buff the edges of the modeling paste so that it really pops, which is kind of what I did on this one. Okay, so this one really pops, but they're all a little bit different, right? Did you guys like it? Did you learn something tonight? Okay, cool. So the chat is going so darn fast. I'm just going to go, give me a moment, chat amongst yourselves. I'm just going to go on what do you call that place? Random.org. Give me a moment. I'm going on random.org right now. Okay? Just give me a second here. And I'm actually going to, hang on, before I do that, I'm going to stop recording. Okay?